Before I show you my aim frame, I want to explain what a ghost ball is and how they are meant to work. The definition of a ghost ball is aligning a two-ball plant, one of the balls being the ghost ball, in the direction that you'd like the object ball to follow. The theory being that wherever your cue ball begins its journey, all you need to do is replace the ghost ball with your cue ball and you will, in theory, pot your object ball. Even though snooker balls feel very smooth, on the surface under a microscope you'll see that they appear to be almost like sandpaper, so inevitably there is friction that occurs between the contact of both balls. Now this has very little effect when you have a almost straight pot, but as you go thinner this friction has progressively greater effect, meaning that the only way to aim effectively on these shots with increasing potting angles is to adjust for that impact throw, let's call it. Now, for some players this comes naturally and automatically, but actually for a lot of players, and I'm sure you'll know some, they find it extremely difficult. So the beauty of the aim frame is that it helps us to learn this instantaneously, allowing a much greater potting precision in our games. For years, players of all levels, right up to the top of the game, and also many coaches have been arguing about whether the ghost ball method actually works. In other words, does whatever incoming angle the cue ball has to the object ball, does the object ball go in the same direction of this contact position between both balls? Or, when angles change, does the amount of friction between both balls push the object ball on differing amounts? The problem was that there was no way to measure this properly until now. We have found a robotic way to measure this and test it, and we did so over many months and thousands of repetitions of shots all across the table. We came up with a reliable set of measurements for how much impact throw there is, how much the object ball is distorted by friction in its path, and this forms the basis of the aim frame. So the beauty of the aim frame is that it helps us learn potting angles, including the frictional effect between both balls, and this we found makes learning potting angles much easier and much quicker for almost anybody who's used the device. Finally, another flaw with the ghost ball method is that if you line up your cue ball to this ghost ball that we've been talking about, the problem then becomes, well, how do you deliver the cue on that line and play the object ball? You either have to remember where you've been aiming, move the ghost ball, which pulls you off the line of aim, and then quickly go back to try and remember unsuccessfully where you were initially aiming, or you need to get down onto the line of aim and then invite a friend or a stranger or pull anyone from the club to move the ball for you. So that the difference in height that I played there was probably only 2 millimeters or so. This is the Snooker Gym Player of the Year for 100 break players. You come to a stop in a controlled way and begin the delivery in a controlled way as well.